Hello everyone, how are you? So today, here we are again to talk a little bit about the guardians of the path. So, I'm very excited because finally we are arriving to the final family from this fire tribe that in this case connect us with these keepers of different paths. For me, because in the last years I'm been dedicating my life and work to study a little bit more about the soul dimension. For me, these keepers, they are more connected with our soul path, but for me was actually a surprise, and a very good surprise, because when I start to connect with them, they appear as Templars, not like all the concept of Templars, but this part of the Templars that are related with sacred paths. And the vision was really amazing because it was like perceiving small fires through different paths and different sacred places, connecting all of them as if the planet was a huge constellation. And also some of these paths were like initiatic paths. So looking to all of them, I start to perceive how they are kind of little lights in these paths where we can really bring more knowledge to ourselves or even to our life. And with no doubt, they are full of wisdom and full of knowledge, because they are connecting all of these sacred places, and even they have this huge crystal, a ruby, that connects not just the different paths but also all the wisdom from these different places to different soul stars. So every time that we are able to connect with these guardians, we are really able to also unblock a lot of information, and I perceive them as also as teachers, because it's like when you connect with them, you are able to really understand something, or even to bring a new perspective for yourself, or even for your life, or even about these places. And I feel very, very blessed to have them nearby, because I just realized in different pilgrim ways you are able to find them. And I'm from a place that is very, very near Fatima in Portugal, that is basically a shrine, but where you have different people in pilgrim ways coming here. But I also did the St. James Path in Spain, and it's like you can really, really, really perceive them through the path and through the way, because it's like if you have always something very energetical, very enlightenment, that are guiding you and sometimes even protecting you. So I feel them as very, very familiar. And about the soul path and about the influence they have in our soul path, and even sharing a little bit about my work with the soul dimension, what I'm able to perceive is that, and this is also the reason that I start to invest so much time to explore the soul dimension. It's because I start to realize that for us, even when we start this path to discover ourselves, to connect with our gifts, or even to connect with the potential of our life, or even our soul mission, it's like sometimes it's hard to really embody everything that we learn or everything that we start to perceive about us in our daily life or even in our body, no? Because, for example, maybe one of the first things that you start to incorporate as your truth is that we are a multidimensional being, that we are infinite, that our power have no limits, no? But all of these concepts sometimes are not able to be processed by our computer, because if in my sacred geometry I have information, and very old information, that tell me, no, but I need to pay my rent, or no, but I have kids, no, but I have my husband, wherever. So if we have in our system so many information that doesn't allow us to really embrace everything that we are able to do, it's like if we are not able to really bring all this information to our body or even to our real life. So sometimes things work for a moment, but then it's like there's no space in my life to really bring this reality. So because sometimes also to survive we start to forget about things that are really important for us, and we really start to forget. It's very important to have moments or to create even routines that help us to remember this path that our soul want to live. So from the soul dimension, when I ask about the main purpose of us to incarnate in this reality, part of this purpose or even this mission, it's to transcend parts of the past. So to transcend them, it's like we need to let them behind, no? And in this path that we start to walk into a future, this also means that we start to walk into something new. But to really create this path, it's really important to observe or even to bring awareness about all the old things that doesn't serve us anymore, and to really embrace something new. So I don't know, it's like if we have sometimes the invitation to really do the things upside down, you know? It's like, I need to eat. No, you don't. I need, I don't know, the last iPhone. No, you don't. I am just able to go to Egypt if I have the money. No, you don't. And then you can always bring your logical mind, but for you to fully open to the miracle of life, normally what really it's important, it's to bring the connection to your soul path, to understand what is your truth. And it's like if you will be invited to really reclaim all the power that you have, and you need by yourself to really bring all this power out and say, okay, I'm now able to really walk this path. No more suffer, no more pain. I'm done. So you start to surrender. You stop to fight with your past, and you start to bring space to really embrace what your soul came here to live. So I think for today it's enough. Sometimes when I really start to talk about these things, for me it's a challenge, okay? Because I know that in some way I'm just sharing a little bit about many possibilities that are available. But anyway, I think the main message for these keepers are here. And every time that we are not really able to see or to embrace or even to perceive what is our soul path, and if our soul path is so different from the path that we are choosing as humans, sometimes could be useful some questions. So I will share in the description some questions, the ones that these guardians share with us to check how is our soul path, because it's funny, but there's a lot of people that are already living the soul path, because Special Science 2020, a lot of people start to really awake. But anyway, because this path it's not linear, because sometimes from the mountain we need to go to the valley, and then we need to go up again. I think it's really important to have also in the path questions or things that help us or inspire us to recalibrate the path. And yeah, I think for today it's everything. Thank you for being here, and not sure if I will see you in Egypt, but there we will have these guardians that will also help us to create this initiatic path where we will be able to return home. Bye.